Okay. Now we will start the next part of your unit 1 of the chemistry 1 for this semester 2. In the last lecture, we have seen the different points like the assumptions of the kinetic theory, and then we see the ideal gas laws. Today we are going to discuss about the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution of velocities. Gas molecules are always moving in the they are moving randomly in all direction, all possible direction. That's why it is difficult to determine the speed of an individual molecule. But it is possible to work out the distribution of molecule among the different molecular speed. Maxwell and Boltzmann proposed a law to correlate molecular speed is known as the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law. See, they plotted this graph like this that taken dn by n versus the molecular velocities. And you can see here UMP is written UMP1 and UMP2. This particularly you can see two hump are there, two peaks are there. These two peaks are for the two different molecules of the gas having the different masses M1 and M2. UMP1 is nothing but that most probable speed of the first molecule and the most probable speed of the second molecule having the different mass. Where that all these things I already said, UMP is nothing but a most probable speed. It is nothing but a maximum speed which will be possessed by the most of the molecule in the distribution curve is known as the most probable speed, or say in short it is a UMP. It is denoted by the symbol UMP. Then dn by n is nothing but the fraction of the molecules having the particular speed. Dn by n is nothing but the fraction of the molecule having particular speed. Then M1 and M2, nothing but the molecular weight of the two gases. Say, and here the case is considered like that M1 is greater than M2. This is plot for the M1 is greater than M2. About this plot, we will say like this. This plot shows the distribution of the speed of two gases having the molecular weight M1 and M2. UMP1 and UMP2 represent the most probable speed of the two gases, and the speed of the gas molecule at a given temperature depends on its molecular weight. That is very much important. Lighter molecule will shows that will move faster than the heavy molecule. Here you can see this particular M1 and M2. M1 is greater than the M2 means M2 is the lighter molecule, whereas M1 is the heavier molecule. That's why here you can see there is a in the this particular peak you can that distinguish how that particular their molecular speed affects by the molecular weight of that particular molecule. Then next part, variation of the distribution velocities with the temperature. T3 is greater than T2 is greater than T1. For this particular, this graph is there in your notes. dn by n versus the molecular velocities. You can see uh, at the low temperature there will be the more that UMP. The maximum velocities corresponds to the peak of the curve at a given temperature depends on the volume of the gas. That depends on the volume of the gas. As the temperature increases, height of the peak in the distribution curve decreases so that peak becomes broader. You can see as the temperature increases, height of the peak in the distribution curve decreases so that peak becomes broader. There will not be the sharp peak. And UMP also decreases, as I said, that most probable speed also affected by the temperature. UMP possesses by the largest number of the molecule is given by under root 2 RT by M. Whatever the UMP, that is the most probable speed possessed by the number of molecules, is given by the uh, under root 2 RT by M. Then average velocity, which is nothing but the arithmetic mean of velocities of the molecule. Arithmetic mean of the velocities of the molecule is given by average velocity is equal to under root 8 RT by pi into M. Okay. Then RMS, root means square velocity. It is a square root of squares of velocities of all the velocities of the gas is equal to, that is given by, that is under root 3 RT by pi m. This is about the root mean square velocity. You can see, first of all, we have seen the most probable velocity for the largest number of the molecule is given by the under root 2RT by m, whereas average velocity will nothing but the arithmetic mean of the velocities of the molecule, and which will be given by under root 8 RT by pi m. Then we have seen the RMS, that is the root mean square velocity. In short, it is called as the RMS velocity. It is the square root of the square of velocities of all the velocities of the gases. RMS velocity is nothing but given by under root 3 RT by pi m. And finally, that relation between UMP means the most probable velocity, then the average velocity and the RMS velocity is given by UMP has to average velocity has to RMS velocity is in the ratio of 1 has to 0.9211 has to 0.816. This is the relation between most probable velocity, and you can say the most probable velocity and the average velocity and the root mean square velocity. You got this, all this concept, whatever we have seen right now. This is about your uh, that note on the Maxwell Boltzmann distribution of the velocity. We have seen for the particular gases, you know, the when we talk about the gases are always in the random motion. Gases are always in the random motion, that all of you know, and due to their random motion, it is very difficult to predict the speed of the individual molecule, but we can work on the distribution of the molecule among the different molecular speed. For this purpose, Maxwell and the Boltzmann together propose a law to correlate the molecular speed is known as the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law. A plot of molecular velocities is shown there in the diagram that is present in the notes. Same curve I had taken. Then where we have seen this graph and this about the curve, the speed of this particular molecule at a given temperature depends upon the molecular weight. Lighter molecule will move faster than the heavy molecule. Here, M1 will mass of this particular gas number 1 will be the greater than the second species, that you have to remember. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Due to the network issue, it took that some time. No, don't worry. I am taking the very small part for this lecture. First of all, we have seen this that Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution of the molecular speed, or you can say the law. It is termed it as also the law. Then we have talked about the variation of the distribution velocities with temperature. T3 is greater than T2 is greater than T1. Okay. In this particular part that we have already seen, this maximum velocities corresponds to the peak of the curve at a given temperature, depends on the volume of the gas. As the temperature increases, height of the peak in the distribution curve decreases so that the peak becomes broader. UMP also decreases, that all part we have seen. And again, I am revising in this particular diagram. In this diagram, you can see that particular how this temperature affects the molecular speed, or say that most probable speed. These all formulas you have to remember, because in the MCQ that things will be there. What is a UMP, how UMP is given by, what is how the average velocity is given by, how the root mean square velocity is given by, what is the relation between this particular UMP and average velocity and RMS velocity that you have to remember. Okay. Uh, so we will stop here. Thank you, but you have to remember remain here.